I will give you 2 questions now, and maybe that will cover the time. Right? We'll do it then. The first one is expand 3 minus x upon 2. That's how we read that, x upon 2. All right? To the 10 up to the term. Please, you need to check how the question is asked. Okay? Obviously, I'm going to use the NCR. The second question. Find the coefficient of x to the power 5 in the expansion the quantity 2 minus 3x all raised to the 9th power. I think, yeah, it doesn't take that long, so maybe I can bring in the third question that I have. It's an interesting question, this one. In the expansion of the quantity 4 plus k x raised to the power of 6, the coefficient of x squared is twice the coefficient of x cubed. Guess what is the question? Find the value of what?
I see what you're doing.
Given that k is greater than, no, that k is not equal to 0. Hello, these are sessions we're not allowed here. You're not even supposed to be here.
So you must be.
You have 3 minutes to do that. Yeah. While they're busy, can always accommodate. I'll give you the timetable. How far? You're supposed to be done with question 1 already.
So looking at the question.
I got the answer.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, it's 10. Plus.
All of a sudden, the information is sticky. Find the first one, expand 3 minus x upon 2 to the 10 up to the term in x cubed. Second one is find the coefficient of x to the power 5 in the expansion, the quantity 2 minus 3x raised to the power of 9. And here, there is some interesting stuff there.
Which one?
The third one. Very interesting.
What is it?
Yeah, somehow. You can say that's spicy. You use your calculator. You get the answer.
I'll see it.
You start. They are quiet. They are getting hammered. They are becoming hungry. So when you are also going through the specimen paper, you can find the other stuff like the sequences and series that we have done. Chapter 1. When you do the second one, I need you to get to that answer. Yeah, for you to have an idea what the answer should be in the second one.
Just it. Negative. Since you already know the answers, you just give you.
One minute left. You want to do the report? Seconds.
I don't agree with the answer. I don't.
Okay. And what is the time? 10 past? 10 minutes. Are you still busy with the first question? So, the first question you were done.
The last one.
So, this one here. You can't stay and see what? Remember that's your second term? That's the first term, right? Get that part right? over this one here just becomes 3 raised to the power of 10. This one is going to become a negative, right? 10 C1 is 10. Okay. So minus 10 times 3 raised to the power of 9. I use B over x over 2 plus what is 10 C2? 45 times 3 raised to the power of 8. But I'm going to okay. Here's something that I want you to realize. That is x squared over 4. Anything negative that you square becomes positive. So x squared over 4. 2 times 2. Does that make sense? It's x squared over 4. You know? 10 to 2 is 45. Yes? And then you have 3 raised to the power of 8 is 3 raised to the power of 8, whatever that answer is. And then this square will give you x squared over 4. I'm coming to the next one. But as an odd power, so my answer must contain a negative, right? So I'm going to pull out that negative. Now, what is 10C3? 120 times 3 raised to the power of 7 times whatever this is, x cubed over 8. Does that make sense? Where I get the 8. Now let's clean this up. Right? So what is 3 raised to the power of 10? 59,000. Good. 59,049. What is this answer here now? Check. 3 to the power 9 times 10 now it's minus 196,830 x over 2 because you have got that 2 there. You see what I'm doing there? So I'm going to divide that later by 2. And here, plus. So 45 times 3 raised to the power of 8. So 295,245. X squared over 4. Are you with me? And the next one is going to be a negative number. So 120 times 3 raised to the power of 7. 262,440 x cubed over 8 plus dot. Now go ahead and divide those answers for me, right? What is this final answer going to be? This one will remain 59049. This one is going to be what? 196,830 divided by 2. 98,414 x and 415. This one here, 295,245 divided by 4. Well, does it give you a number that is, let's leave it like that. The other one divided by 8. This one we're going to leave it as. This one is going to be what? 32,805 x to the power 3. I've calculated it before. Let me see if you guys are on the right track. Yeah, 100% correct. Okay, so you see without an NCR, you will be having problems with this one. What about the second one? I give you 2 more minutes for the second one.
Yeah. So,
Maybe there.
so what are yours?
Come and do it.
I'm done with the
What is your answer? 1.5? 3 over 2? 100% correct. In fact, come and do that third one so that they can see. Hello, you are in the video. You are not allowed yet. Just what are you doing?
Just
Come, you can start here. Just please put on your mask. Not like that, properly. Start here. I think there's enough room for you to start here. Then you go over there. Some of the kids walk away. So there's no way that you can talk to them since people are leaving. But they know that they are supposed to. No, we get it. The kids. You want to close that vector? Okay, go on, you're fine. No, it's fine, just put it there. Let's see what it is.
Twice.
Mm-hmm. So obviously you'll be closing it there. Alright? Go on. Yes, you can go there. The other side. Yeah. You need to use a calculator. 6C2. Just punch it in your calculator. 6C2 times 4 raised to the power 4. 3,840 K squared. You cannot drop the X. Equals to 6C3 times 4 cubed. Do that one. 6. 1,980. 1,980. 1,280. Sorry. K cubed. Why is it? Because we are not looking for the values. We know we use the x only here when we are comparing for the square. For the square, then you use 6c2. You understand? 6c2, then kx. That kx now must have what? It must have a square. You understand? So obviously the other one must have a 4 because it's going to be 6 minus 2. Then here you're looking for the third term. So 6c3, and then that kx must have a cube. So this other one also has to have a cube. You understand? So you find this value is just a constant. This is the constant 3,840. This is a constant which you are going to double. Okay? And also you're going to double that k. Now he doesn't know what is 2 times 1,280. We are waiting for the answer, you guys. 2,560. Hello? K cubed. And put the other side, the 3,840, bring it down. Okay, that's just so you're there, right? I just want to guide you what we need to do here. What do you think you would do in this instance? You've got 3,840k squared equals 2,560k cubed. Remember, the objective is to calculate the value of what? Of k. K should not equal to 0. So, what do you do? Yes?
Let it equal to 0.
Huh?
Let it equal to 0.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Divide both sides by k squared. K squared, k squared. It's easy. You don't have to let everything equal to 0, right? Okay. So that's going to give you what you are looking for. So, of course you will. Yeah, we can make it equal to 0. But you have to take the square to one side. Okay? That's good work. Good. So k equals to 3 over 2. That's very good. Okay? Take note of how you did that. Anyone wants to try this one? N? Huh? Not yet. Yanja? I'll give you a hint. You're supposed to find the coefficient of x to the power 5. So you're dealing with this somehow NCR. Okay? So you're going to start with what? 9C to the what power? We are just looking for the coefficients. So we don't worry about the other side. We're not saying write them out. No? I'm not saying do it like this. This is too much. I'm just looking for one specific term. So it will be 9C5. Good. So we'll start there. Remember like the previous one, the one that we did from the specimen table.
You're looking for that. Good.
Right?
One in front of x.
2 raised to the power. Before you write that one down, before you write that one down, right? Before you write this one down, take that minus 3x in brackets. It should be raised here, raised to the power 5. Yes, what did you say? So that one will be what? 4. Now grab your calculator, please. What are you saying?
The answer that one?
Yes, you go. What is 3 raised to negative 3 raised to the power 5? Oh, you have it. Oh, what do you want to write 15? That's 3. Negative 3 raised to the power 5 is going to be negative number.
So what the chance?
Good. Now multiply the numbers together.
So what the chance?
Minus 489,888.
Well, she maybe wrote the one from 1 to 5.
Whatever works as long as she gets it. You have to do more practice in order for you to get. Multiply the 216 times 9 is 243.
That's perfect.
Minus 89,000. But we are not looking for that, we are looking for what? So therefore, yeah, the coefficient of x to the 5.
Question.
Yeah.
What if you switch the question? Maybe you will ask. The one like x raised to k raised to
I'm going to give you something like that. I'm going to give you something, yeah, that's good work. I'm going to give you something where there is another power here. You understand? Those are the next 3 questions I'm going to give you, step by step first. I think this is where we end, and then you come back and then we continue from there. Right. So I'm going to give you quite another one, also very interesting, where what we're looking for will be n. They will also create 2 equations, but in that case we are going to divide. You will see it's very interesting. But then I'm going to explain something in your textbook that you see. I will say you must highlight, explain that, making it a bit easier because it's not so friendly what is there in the book. The book looks like a lot of, it can be confusing, but after we do this, you will get an idea that, wait, this is actually not that complicated. You understand? There's a lot that that's why you're given the formulas.
Yeah.
Alright. You should just now know what to do with those formulas. Can't just have the formula sheet and you're like, oh man, I have no idea what this formula is used and how it's used. This is a sequence. What is the general term? Again, if I ask you a general term, I don't see, is there a general term? Are they giving you the general term here? Are they giving you the general term? Are they giving you this term? We expect you to know that term as well. The same like I expected you to know. Are they giving you this one? No, in the formula paper.
Do they? I don't think so.
They don't, man. They don't give you the general.
Because there's a lot of formulas. G, A, B.
Yeah, but that will be like descriptive. It's like they're not being guided too much.
Some.
They give you the general coefficient. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So the general one you need to find. So if I say find the fourth term, then you know that the R should be 3.
So we can use this for any student.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
General.
This is general formula for binomial expansion. When you want to find term, 7th term, whatever. That's why I'm saying we're going to do something like that. Where we first have to also now find R before we continue. And then we'll see it's really interesting. So our knowledge then of indices will come into play, which is not that complicated. Alright? And then we can find R very easily. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, that's what we're going to do when you come back for break. So these questions are very descriptive. There's a lot of things you must consider before this. Alright?
Maybe they just give you the R and they.
Yeah, I have, don't worry. I have done a few here. So we are doing quite a lot, but you see what they ask in the exam, how they ask that question in the specimen paper. You are asked for in X, the term in X. So you need to look at your binomial, but wait a minute, the X is first. But it shouldn't be like that. So you swap it around, and then you find that. You see, that was the problem there. That people don't, that's why they put that so they can see it's not that it's common, so you must make sure that you don't just look at binomial, this is my A, that is my B. They can be changed where the question was asking. It's asking something in X. That 4 doesn't have an X. You follow what I'm saying? So you needed to swap them around. And then use this concept. Okay, so we continue from, what is the time now? It's 1:30, so we started 2:30. 1 hour lunch? Say, you need to arrange your stuff. I don't pause, or you can actually stop it. And we continue.
Yes.